it taught me how to be a bun smasher supreme, especially when you're fighting Xemnas at the end. I barely find any video game where it causes me to smash button fast or I lose.
Kingdom Hearts 1 kind of taught me how to be like a cheap strategist because I couldn't fucking beat Maleficent. I've told this to Elvish before, but I couldn't beat Maleficent as a dragon, so I kept using the fucking Peter Pan skill to like fly around her until she would like stun herself, and then I'd heal myself and get one hit in. And I just did that for the better half of like 2 hours until I slowly chipped away at her.
Yep.
I mean, I think that is the legit way to beat her.
Well, that's how I had to do
Running
it.
and stuff.
It was not quick
Well,
for me, I assure you of that.
well, it's time for Ariel to be a dumbass.
Again.
Always.
I saw the most recent trailer for the Little Mermaid remake. I'm gonna say it, and I know we always say it, and it always bites us, but fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Looks good. I hope it's good.
What is it like inside your brain?
So there's like this monkey, and he's like jumping on a trampoline, but every now and then he gets off the trampoline to talk about death and talk about like wisdom shit. But most of the time he's just jumping on the trampoline.
I see.
Yeah, that's what it's like in there.
Alright, let's just skip all this. This is nothing but filler. TLDR, Ariel does the movie thing. She makes a deal with Ursula, she gets her voice taken away, and then, boss fight.
If you could even call it a boss fight.
Exactly, Som.
I can't even call that a boss fight because it just doesn't feel like one.
Well, it's still just a rhythm game. That's all it is. It's also unbelievably easy.
Ow.
I took my eyes off the screen for a second.
Have you seen how Sebastian is gonna look in the remake?
Oh, don't remind me. I don't need more bleach.
I think he looks better than Flounder. Flounder looks bad. It doesn't even look like a fish.
I'll just say this. It looks like shit.
I mean, the trailer looks good to me.
Well, the crescendo of part of your world in the trailer was pretty cool overall, but like,
The new trailer is the one I'm talking about.
Yes, so am I.
Oh, okay, my bad.
But the moment where she comes up onto the rock with the spray behind her, I was like, this looks like nothing. This doesn't look triumphant or cool or anything. This just looks like someone doing a cosplay. A very bad cosplay, I might add.
I think one of the reasons I like the new trailer a lot is probably just the one thing I thought was going to be awful about this movie was Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. And that trailer kind of sold me on it a little. Like, she doesn't look bad, she's nailed the laugh, and the voice sounds fine to me. If she can sing well, if she can do Poor Unfortunate Souls, she might nail the part. Although it's all dependent on whether or not she can sing. I will say this, that trailer made me actively want to see the movie, which has not happened with a Disney remake in a long, 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 long man time for me.
Really? Because I feel like every time a Disney remake comes out, you're constantly on the side of it.
No, I'm not. Hell no. Did you hear me with Mulan? I hated that. The whole lead up, I was very anti Mulan. I tried to have hope, but like, how could I? I feel like I might come off as like pro them because like I say things like, oh, I hope they do like this part good. But like the reason I say that is because I kind of know their shit and I'm just hoping there's a little bit of good in it. I like the Aladdin one alright. I didn't think it was awful. But like it's nowhere near as good as the original. I wouldn't even compare the two. I struggle to think of which one's the best one. I liked Christopher Robin, but I don't even really count that one as a remake. It's kind of its own thing.
Yay, we're almost done with the Atlantic world.
Yay. Swim and play.
Oh, I don't want to hear Hercules whine.
I don't know. I kind of like listening to Herc whine. It can lead to some good songs.
You are finished.
About going the distance and shit.
Honestly, I don't like that song.
Really?
No,
I do like
I
that
don't.
song. Oh, that's fair.
I have never been a fan of Hercules as a character, personally. I don't know. There's something about him that rubs me the wrong way.
Did someone call for a real hero?
Ugh, no, someone called for someone who actually has a spine.
Donald, do I have a spine? No, sorry. Why is that my Donald voice? Jesus.
Hello, Gollum.
Sorry.
Did I just
It's me,
get a
Donald
great
Duck.
canteen? Nice.
I'm going to eat your soul, sorry. By the way, welcome in, 4 viewers. Hi, welcome to the stream. Mortis blesses you on this fine... What time is it? 4:55 in the morning. Hi, Christy.
Sure, we haven't met Orin or known him for that long, but he's never acted like this before.
I think Olympus is another one of those ones that's much improved in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like in the first one,
yeah.
wasn't it just the stadium?
Or without it being actually anything, and he's not the Greek demigod either. No. Technically he's the Roman equivalent, because Hercules was the Roman version of the character. The original Greek is Heracles.
Heracles, Heracles.
Nice job, guys.
Heracles was a asshole.
Name me someone in Greek myth who isn't. I'll go. Persephone. And maybe Hades.
Yeah, Hades has like 1 or 2 squicky things, but besides those, like Hades is better than pretty much all the other gods.
Yeah.
Hades just doesn't care. It's like he got the worst job, and he's just gonna do it.
He,
Yeah.
he, he kind of helps out sometimes. Like, a good chunk of the myths are like people going to Hades for help, and usually there's a catch to his help, but he helps.
Yeah, but overall, his whole thing is, oh, you need me to do this? Sure, I don't have a problem with that.
I mean, well, I don't remember who it was in the myth, but there was the myth where, and it showcases in the game Hades with the singers, where he went to go get his muse, and Hades was like, "You can have her and get escape as long as you don't look back."
Eurydice and the guy.
Orpheus.
Yeah, I am. Orifice, yeah.
They do a great job with that in Hades. Like, there's a point where Orpheus is like, I damned my muse to an eternity here, and now we shall never see each other again. Ah well. And Zagreus is like, ah well? What do you mean, ah well? Don't you want to, you know, be able to see her again? And Orpheus is like, oh no, Zagreus, I've fully resigned myself to a life of mediocrity. I shall never see my muse again. But over the course of the game, you can actually reunite them if you, like, put the work in for it.
God damn it, Spawn. I'm playing Mortal Kombat, by the way.
Ah. Edward, I'm gonna shave your balls
Hell of a threat.
with a cheese grater.
Oh, there you go. There's the threat part. I was gonna say, if you're just offering to do that, like, you know. I'm not against that happening. Not with a cheese grater, of course. Just a nice, friendly shaving of each other's genitals. Like bros.
Let the cold be your tomb.
Elvish is, oh, joke's on you, they're already shaved. Really? I pictured you hairy. Get the occasional hair on tongue from a bit of the...
That just reminds me, I need to eventually shave.
I'm glad that was the reminder.
At least I'm being honest.
Also, because you're here in the voice chat, I also want to thank you very much for yesterday. With the stuff you totally didn't have to do, but you did it anyway because you can't help yourself.
Well, it's not that I can't help myself. I just do it because you said treat myself.
Die, you
What
fucking
better way to treat
asshole.
myself than to support a friend I care about?
Touche.
Buying an ice cream cone? Because that's like an actual treat.
See, Laddie never worded how I had to treat myself.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's on you, Elvis. You should have mentioned the ice cream cone.
What are you, a genie? You never
mean,
specified the exact nature of the wish.
I wish for $1 million. Okay, I'll kill 5 people and give you $1 million. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What? Why are you doing that, genie?
That's fair, Tom. I am hairy, but I keep myself groomed. That's fair. My hair is very fine, so I usually don't, like, aside from the bush, it doesn't really get, like, all that hairy.
Sorry, friends, but you're not getting details about me. Only one way to find out what's going on downstairs.
Okay, I'll sign up for your OnlyFans.
Yay! Hold on, I have to think of something funny. Dictor Kneale to Puss. Oh, Dictor Kneale to Pussy. That's funnier.
Monkey's Paw, yeah. It's like the movie, what's it called? The Dazzled, I think it is. It's got Brendan Fraser and Elizabeth Hurley. And, there's a point in the movie where she's going back through all the wishes she granted for him. And she's like, I made you a very successful writer, did I not? Yeah, and you turned me into a flaming homosexual? I gave you a lot of wealth and made sure that the woman you love was married to you. And you turned me into a Colombian drug lord!
These are weird monkey paws.
It's actually a fun movie, I recommend it. What was another one? Oh yeah, I wish I was a very famous basketball star. And she did exactly that, but she made him a very famous basketball star with a micro penis. So by the time the woman came around he wanted to get with, she was completely turned off, because as soon as he opened his towel, both she and he realized at the same time he wasn't packing much.
You know, honestly, I'd probably make that trade. If it was like, hey, you have fame and fortune, but your penis is super small. I'd probably make that trade. I don't care.
Bad choice. You're no threat.
Die, Terminator. You won't be back. He shot me with a shotgun, Elvish. Beat his ass.
I love that. Laugh, laugh, laugh all you want! Because the laughing is about to stop. We're about to play by my rules.
James Wood is just... This really is probably his best role.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know him from anything else.
Family Guy. That's it for me.
Touche, he is playing himself in that, yeah.
Someone to cry for, make a die for. You've got James Woods. Early Family Guy and even some later Family Guy is really good. Like, and then there were fewer is my favorite episode. Or episodes. There's two of them. But how could it not be? It's the Family Guy murder mystery episode.
Oh yeah. What do you mean, Som? Oh, you mean from that movie, right. He's not really a bad person, but, like, he's a typical, like, mid-2000s male character. He's very much driven by the fact that he's infatuated with this woman, but it actually has a really cool conclusion. His final wish, where she's literally like, make a wish or forever burn in hell, because I forgot to mention, she's the devil.
Oh, I thought she was a genie.
No, she's the devil. And his final wish, he's like, I wish... And he's like, I wish the woman I cared about, I wish she has a happy life. And the final part is where the devil, she reveals to him, if you make a wish, like your final wish is altruistic, I can't touch your soul. Because you've proven to me that you are more than the sum total of who you are. And when he goes to ask out the woman he cares about, she reveals no, she's already in a relationship. And at the end of the film, all he cares about is that she's happy.
That's a good message.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's actually a really good ending.
I think that's a great message. I like that. If you truly love somebody, you'll just be happy they're happy. That's a great message.
Mm-hmm. What about him though? Well, he learns the value of what's important at the end of the movie. Like after all he goes through, he actually has a really good character arc.
Yeah, and even though things didn't work out with that person, who's to say he won't find another person? Like, honestly, I love that message. That makes me want to see this movie now.
Yeah, I recommend it.
Why does this robot guy have to be in such deep snow?
You don't get that message a lot in Hollywood. Usually they want you to get the girl.
You'd have to see the movie, Tom, is all I'm saying. Also, hi Chris, how you doing?
Die, motherfucker, die. That's what goes through my head when I play Mortal Kombat all the fucking time. Just die, murder, kill. Decapitate. I'm a sane individual.
It's a story with a moral. I don't like those stories. Fair enough.
Well, you would hate this one about Jack and Jill going up the hill. Actually, what is the moral of that? Don't drink water?
About a king. I think it's a story about one of the kings of England or something. It's like, Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? That nursery rhyme is all about, I think she was Queen Mary, and when it says, how does your garden grow, it's literally, it's an allegory for the fact that Queen Mary was all about decapitating people, and her garden was, the massive amount of guillotines that she had in her castle.
That reminds me of, like, Ring Around the Rosie secretly being kind of a fucked up poem. I can't really remember all of the context, so I won't even try to repeat it.
It was about the bubonic plague, if I remember.
I just remember it being fucked.
I mean, same with, like, the London Bridge.
Yep. Which comes into play in Death Stranding. There's even a thing you can read about it where it says that in one of the stories of London Bridge, it was told that there was a woman's corpse in the center of the bridge who was the reason why it was even able to stand at all. And all I will say is that there is a reason why Amelie in Death Stranding, her first appearance is her singing London Bridge.
London Bridge is falling down.
What I love about that song, and this extends to every song, but it's really easy to do with London Bridge. This is like a little improv practice. Is if you can like master the amount of syllables, you can change that song into pretty much anything. Like, touch my butt and call me Frank, call me Frank, call me Frank, touch my butt and call me Frank, my dear lady.
You should make one about Elvish.
No.
Elvish is my BFF, 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 Elvish is my BFF. I love him dearly.
Aww. I wasn't expecting that.
Now touch my butt and call me Frank. My dear laddie.
Alright, that was great.
It's easy to do. When I was a kid, I just did shit like this all the time, and now I mean, I've been fucking it up lately, but now I can do improv songs.
Can you let me touch the ground? Ah! Ugh.
You're gonna die by the power of ice! It's cold and it's coming for you! Oh, god damn it. This match is hard. Keep getting shot by cowboys.
London Bridge is falling down? Interesting. Ow!
London Bridge is in my ass, oh my ass. London Bridge is in my ass. Please, God, help me. Alright, I've switched to a different character I'm better as. I was playing as Sub-Zero. Now I'm Sindel, bitch.
Simba!
Simba.
That actually reminds me of something Kingdom Hearts 2 related. Oh.
London Bridge? That's a hell of a level.
What I said earlier.
Oh, okay.
You can't blame the thing like that on dyslexia, JJ. Or maybe you can, I don't know.
It just depends on who's asking.
They were eventually able to replace certain actors with other actors, like replacing in-game objects with NPC. Oh, kind of like the what do you call it? The randomizer I saw recently with Resident Evil 2, where they were actually able to change not just the character models, but they were able to randomize their dialogue. So there was a point where Sherry was the guy in the jail, and while she was like, "No, I'll be fine, go on without me," and Leon responds by yelling, "Fuck you!"
I like that. Christy comments, looks like you got ahead in this fight. Ah, because I decapitated someone. Excellent. Good pun, Christy. I approve. By the way, look, Internet, I know we don't like Chris Pratt, but in an interview, someone who's been working on the Mario movie that's about to come out said that if it does well, they're gonna make a Luigi's Mansion movie. So I would consider it a personal favor to myself if everyone would just go watch that movie, please.
No, I'm not gonna watch it.
Fair enough. Everybody else has to, though. I think it looks good. Could suck. Don't like Pratt still, but maybe it'll be okay. Ugh, yawn and shit. Ah, man, I need to do fatalities with Melina. Alright. The goal is to... Well, fuck, no, Kneale, you need to do fatalities. Don't do the brutality mission. You silly bitch.
A stable enough place to have Sora versus specific character. Sora in Dragon's Throne Room versus 11 Terrors. The challenge was to see how many Terrors they could have trying to kill Sora before the game crashed. Amazing. I love stuff like that.
By the way, I've always wanted this in Kingdom Hearts just for the lulz. I know it's never gonna happen, but I've always wanted there to be like a really random Kingdom Hearts world that has nothing to do with Disney. Like there's no connection and no reason to be in Disney like Kingdom Hearts at all. Like, what world are we in now, Goofy? Gosh, Sora, it looks like we're in Adam Sandler's movie Grown Ups. Why are we here? Just
to
something
suffer.
really random that has nothing to do with anything and isn't even a good level. Just for the lulz. Oh, by the way, Disney owns Ice Age now, so I don't know. Maybe we could see Sora in Ice Age.
Sora and
Some-
the gang go.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say Sora and the gang visits Yarnum.
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
I mean, you played it, but
I see now. I only played it the one time.
I would love it if they did something like a Studio Ghibli movie.
That'd be cool as shit. Oh, God, House Moving Castle in Kingdom Hearts. Oh, God.
Because
That's the dream.
Studio Ghibli, the western side of it at the very least, is owned by Disney. So
I don't think it's ever gonna happen, but God, I'd love it if it did.
11 is when it randomly freezes the game. How many terrors does it take to kill a Sora? Thank you for doing that, Sob.
Sora and Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers!
You said that just as... just as, Jafar appeared.
Ho ho ho, now I have a shotgun!
It's a machine gun.
I haven't seen it since Christmas.
Die Hard is my favorite Christmas movie to watch.
It's a good one.
Depending on who you are, you will either 100% agree or be annoyed that you said it was a Christmas movie.
It is.
I know.
And that dependency is, of course, if you're somebody who's right or somebody who's wrong. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. We'll kill all of you. I'm in a cave! For some reason, the echo thing was there, but just for that last word, like it's gone now. So I said, I'm in a cave, and then I heard, cave!
Love it. I like to dream. Yes, yes, right beneath the sound machine. Won't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? You don't know what we can see, so why don't you tell your dreams to me? Fantasy will set you free. Close your eyes, girl. Look inside, girl. Let the sound take you away. There are many people who think that song is about lesbians.
Waste my time. Your
I
goods
don't think
are
it is.
worthless.
I mean, I think I've said this before, but it's probably the same people who think Play That Funky Music White Boy is about gay sex. There is legit
Touche.
people who believe that.
Uh-huh, yep. I've heard that before.
Do people still use the word funky?
Yes.
They do?
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. Glad funky hasn't faded.
I mean, it's the perfect way to describe certain things.
Oh yeah, especially if someone tastes funky.
We don't say that in Australia.
It's the only time I've ever heard it said here in like the modern age.
Oh dear, I'm chasing Jafar's shadow.
I mean, I heard it when I was like in like older movies and like, you know, sometimes in high school because none of us knew slang back then.
Why can't it be about lesbians, though? That's a good question, Chris.
Let's petition to make it about lesbians.
It's my life's work.
We're gonna open chests. Hi, welcome to my Loot Crate unboxing video. I'm making fun of this, but I actually made one forever ago on my old YouTube channel. But here we're gonna be unboxing this random box. Let's see what's inside of it. Gotta get to the box first. Hold on. Where's the box? Fuck, all these boxes are open. Okay, gotta find another box. Shouldn't have done the intro at first, but that's what happens when you're a professional streamer like me. Where the fuck is a chest? Chest? Alright, we're gonna open this box and see what we get inside. Here we go.
You sound riveted by this.
We got a serpent scale ×5, and we got the cordite. You ever seen an unboxing video? There are two kinds. The I'm really excited and glad I got this, and the hi everybody, I'm here to get your view.
I mean, I've encountered that a lot recently on Twitch when it comes to certain streamers. Because I've come to the realization that for some reason, some of the most successful and popular Twitch streamers, for some reason, are the people who sound absolutely bored out of their minds. It doesn't matter what game they're playing, it doesn't matter how they're doing it. They just sound unbelievably bored.
Believe it or not, I've actually gotten comments before of people saying I sound bored during videos. And like, to those people, I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't know if you know what my bored voice sounds like. Because this is just my voice right now. When I'm bored, I legit sound like, hey everybody, welcome. Let's see what we're doing now. Alright. Hey, welcome to the stream. That's bored, Kneale. This is upbeat and happy, Kneale. I'm like,
again,
hey,
it's like-
life's not great, but it's not all bad either.
Then again, there is another streamer I've watched before where they've been like told that they sound very robotic when they speak, which they do. And I don't mean to be mean when I say that, but yeah, they are. Their whole thing is basically, I'm doing this in the video game. We're going to do this, and that's just all it is. There's like not really anything behind it. That's why when I'm doing like any streams or whatever, or even just talking to people in general, I like to try and put some kind of effort into sounding like I care.
I would say sometimes monotone kind of works, like with
Oh yeah.
Moist Critical, the YouTuber. I think he sounds great, and his voice is very monotone.
But at the same time, I'm usually a person who needs variety with that, because I could not listen to Moist Critical all the time. Like, I have to
think
be in
that's
the
fair.
mood to watch his videos.
If you listen to him on 1.75 speed, it's a little better.
Oh my god, that's got to sound hilarious if you chipmunk him. Oh my gosh, that's got to be so funny.
It doesn't really sound like a chipmunk.
Yeah, but if you went like
Faster.
one speed further, it probably would sound chipmunk, and I'm gonna do that after this stream is over. I want to hear it.
Oh, it's Bubba. Cool.
He's your favorite.
Sure.
Did you see that popcorn bucket I sent you?
Yes, I did.
Isn't that fucking sick? So for people of the not seeing the popcorn bucket world, I don't know why I phrased it like this, but to those who don't know, for the new D&D movie coming out, they have like a movie license popcorn bucket. The reason I care is I collect popcorn buckets, and it's shaped like a fucking D20. It's really cool looking. It's like metallic. Jesus Christ, I want it. Where are you, chest?
How much is it?
If it's anything like the Thor one I got, probably around like 30, maybe $50. They're expensive as shit. It's not a lucrative hobby.
That's not too bad for something we could use for like D&D stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, I also kind of view like this is a jaded view, but like I think in the past couple of years it's been proven to be kind of right. I do believe eventually the movie theater industry is either going to die or become a lot more selective. So like I kind of view like collecting popcorn buckets as having a little piece of history. I hope it doesn't die in my lifetime, but it could. And, you know, I got the buckets. I might end up going to see that tomorrow if I can swing it. We'll have to see, but I'm hopeful.
I like watching people who are more balanced, still having a fun time but not trying to force it. Oh, I totally get that 100%. Like, there's one person who used to come into my streams when I would do my first playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. And overall, he's a really cool guy, but you can absolutely tell when you're watching him doing his streams that his whole thing is exaggerating everything. Like, he'll literally be playing something and it'll just, out of nowhere, just be like, oh yeah, what's happening here? Like, oh yeah, that's good, that's great. It's like, I've just wanted to say to him several times, like, dude, your natural charisma is fine. You don't need to overdo it. You really don't.
That impression you did was really funny. You should make a character based around that voice, man. That was cracking me up.
Kind of
Also,
sound like
Morrigan,
Macho
hello.
Man, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, it kind of sounded like a casual Macho Man.
he's just casual Macho Man on his off days. Oh yeah, like I
Honey, did you
went to
get
the
the
gym
milk?
last night.
Did you get the milk, honey?
Oh shit, I bought milk too.
We both bought milk, honey. This is wife. Why do you sound exactly like me, Skylar? You're my wife now.
Well, like attracts like in our case.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
we say that during sex.
Snap into a Slim Jim, you always say.
It's not slim. It's a big gym. It's a nice gym. Slap on my chin. This is dumb. This is so dumb. You know,
Yeah.
I always wonder if when I make sex jokes, if people think I'm immature or if they think I'm funny, because it's a coin flip. You never know which way people are gonna go with it. But some of them
I
are
don't
so dumb.
necessarily always like the over-the-top types. The super energetic types tend to make me feel more tired. Yeah.
Oh, I get that. Well, here's the thing. I like to believe I'm somewhat energetic in my videos. Like, I like to believe I have, like, a nice balance. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I hope I do. But the idea of starting every video and being like, hello, everybody, and welcome to the video. Let's go like this for the entire video. Like, you do that during the intro, and then you stop.
I would say for
Where
the
are the
most part,
chests?
you're balanced. I think, much like that guy I was mentioning before, you're at your best when you just let your natural charisma flow. Because with me, at the very least, I find it very, very easy to tell if someone is, like, trying too hard, so to speak.
I do think if I had like a critique of myself as like a streamer, I would say if I think a joke is funny, sometimes I have a tendency to kind of, push it until it's dead. Just because like me as a person, I like callbacks a lot. They make me laugh the most. So because of that, sometimes I push jokes a little too far.
Shtick. Callbacks are my shtick.
Oh, I love callbacks. They're my favorite because it's that moment of, hey, you brought up the thing from the past. That's funny. And some are really good. Like if you can nail it.
And I have no idea how such things happen. Well, I think it's, like we said before, it's moderation, it's balance, it's, like in our case, I think we get very much over the top quite frequently. But I don't ever feel like it's to the point, like, you'd have to ask the right person, I guess, but... Oh. I forgot about this.
That was a weird sounding yawn.
I just sit there talking about cheese while Elvish bans mean people.
That sounds like a solid stream to me. Like, I could see myself making a similar stream, so... I think that's a good way to go. Cheese!
That's a funny name. There's someone in my chat right now called Dex of Twitch.
I am Dexter. I come from Twitch. I am the being that Twitch has created. The ultimate life form. Much like Shadow the Hedgehog before me.
I can never tell in the bots though. Well, if I see a bot that says Paradise for streamers or Discord for streamers, stuff like that, odds
Wanna
are
be
that's a bot.
famous?
Yep.
My mind is too dirty.
You've also
You
got
said-
hmm?
Kneale said something during his little monologue there.
Don't call it
made me
little.
laugh.
Don't demean my monologue. What made you laugh?
I come from Twitch.
Yeah, I did say that. I didn't even think about that.
Another way you can tell something is a bot, 99% of the time, is if it's a woman's name with a generic female face on the picture.
Get destroyed, bitch.
Rabbit is goals. Yeah, just living in the middle of nowhere, having a garden,
Hating your
and
neighbors.
getting preyed upon by your predatory neighbors.
That's that Squidward life, dog.
Alright, Jack, what do you have? You do have Lucky Lucky. Okay, I'll keep you in the party. For now.
Oh, AI fighter required? Suck my dick. Yeah, don't say suck my dick that often. That way when I
Hey,
do, it has
cozy.
kick.
How you doing? It's time to smack children.
Finally! It's about damn time. Ow! Jesus! That'd be cool DLC for Mortal Kombat. Jesus.
I thought you were gonna say DVD.
That would be cool too. Jesus is the survivor, Satan's the killer.
I feel like I
Thankfully, we
always
have
come in with no
Jesus.
context. That is true.
The no context comer.
Jesus. I
Pumpkin
mean,
Jack might punch you in the back.
he is gonna come a second time.
He's implying he's already came once. And he has risen. So, like, he's risen, he's came. There's a sex joke in there. You know, this skin actually looks really cool without that helmet. I wish there was a helmetless option.
I think if they were to do it, they would have done it in the second game, because it's the first time you actually get to Halloween Town in this one. Just knowing that we're talking about predatory neighbors, yeah, it was about Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, we meant like rascally neighbors who mistreat you, not not the other way that word could apply.
Or were we?
I wasn't. Plausible deniability. Die, Frost. How dare you be cold?
Verbatim musicals? Yeah, but I think they only did that in the Frozen world because they couldn't help themselves.
Part of me wonders if they had to. Like, part of me wonders if since that song was so marketable, they had to.
I mean, you'd think that, but if you look at Once Upon a Time, Let It Go doesn't appear in the Frozen portion of that series.
Yeah.
So,
I suppose you're right about that. And there is a whole, like, musical episode of Once Upon a Time, so they do sing sometimes, so... Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe they just did it because they wanted to. Either way, it's a mistake. They shouldn't have done it.
honestly, I do kind of respect the fact that they did, purely because they could. Like, I don't know, something about that I just think is really...
Oh, fuck. I forgot to do fatalities.
Yay, I got a present.
I don't mind it if the level would have been better, but for me it's kind of like I have to watch the entire fucking song, and then I gotta go back to this fucking Frozen level.
I agree, Cozy, yeah, absolutely. Also, how are you doing today, my dear? I hope you are well.
Right on. Oh no, I've been stabbed.
Get out of here, you stupid kids. Stop smashing the presents. I'm living off energy drinks and waiting for work to end.
I don't know if anybody else thinks about this but me, but every time I see the kids from Nightmare Before Christmas, the thing that goes through my head every time is somebody named their children Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
Well, you see, it's
Lock sounds like a real name. I know it's a
Barrel
joke.
is a real name, just not spelled as in like a barrel you store things in.
I didn't know that. Honestly, I know it just made fun of it, but like, part of me kind of likes it. I wouldn't mind calling my kid Barrel.
Barrel's a type of gem.
You could call them Barry for short. That's a real name.
Barry!
Run, Barry, run. The Flash.
Oh god. Don't make me think about Ezra Miller right now.
No, I was talking about Grant Gustin. Don't worry. TV show Flash. That show got absolutely heinous. It's awful now. Started off so good. Yeah, season 1, really good. Season 2, really good. Season 3, not as good as 1 or 2, but pretty okay. Season 4, not as good as 3, but it's okay, it's decent. Season 5 begins our descendant into shit. Season 6 is... Season 7 is... didn't watch Season 8, and I've seen a little bit of 9, and they're ruining all the cool shit from the comics. Quit smelling my fear.
I can smell you.
Baraka was like, I can smell your fear. It's rude. It's rude to smell that without my permission.
So, laddie, is this stabilizer worth it at all?
No. It takes up too much space. You're better off having, like, a battery or whatever on there. Which show are we talking about? The Flash?
Yes. Grant Gustin's The Flash.
Whatever that means.
Well, the main actor, the guy who plays Barry Allen, is Grant Gustin. You know, don't want to confuse them with the Miller in the room. No! Fuck you, Noob Saibot! Yes, I won! Eat my ass, Noob Saibot!
Haven't seen it. Either have I.
Watch the first 3 seasons and then retire. I've been thinking about trying to go back to Riverdale again. You know, because I'm in an abusive relationship with that show.
Riot does apologize for not being here. He had a massive storm yesterday, and it kind of killed their internet for today.
Oy.
They're hoping that tomorrow it fixes it.
Ow! Why do I say...
you speak ill of Simba?
Why do I say ow when I get hit in the game?
As a bitch.
I'm just skipping through all these because this is literally just...
Simba.
all of this is just... It's just Disney stuff. It doesn't really matter with the overall story.
Ooh, that was a cool move.
Empathy pains.
I really hope when Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out in the next 50 years, they do include an Emperor's New Groove level. Just because it is requested, and it would be so cool.
Oh, yeah, I would love that. It'd just be a shame because Eartha Kitt passed away, so she wouldn't be able to reprise her role.
I agree. I think they could still make it work, but I hesitate because I can't imagine any other voice but that one.
You know someone who I think could actually do a pretty good job of it as a replacement? Grey Delisle, who played Azula in Avatar. I think she would be able to do a very good imitation of it.
Now I'm just picturing Azula's voice saying, "Pull the lever, Kronk."
Pull the lever,
Pull
Kronk.
the lever, Zuzu!
Oh god, I need to rewatch Avatar again. I feel like I'm gonna end up rewatching that show once a year until I die.
It's that kind of show.
It's
really
real.
is.
It's one of those shows you could watch over and over again and always feel satisfied. And that is like a feat. Like, that's not easy to do. The only shows I know that are like that are Futurama, Avatar. For me, The Good Place. I've done it with The Good Place.
Oh yeah, that's a great one to rewatch. And it doesn't have any, it doesn't have any inconsistencies either. Because their whole focus was undermining what they had already written, it means there's no point where you really deal with plot holes in the narrative at all.
It really is one of my favorite shows. I love it so much. And it's so funny. It's so goddamn funny.
Oh yeah.
Look, the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition is 67% off.
Yay, the version that adds fishing and other things that were modded in by the community who Bethesda didn't even credit.
Fuck yeah, fishing and uncredited
But-
content!
You also
They're
have to get
credited
it,
now.
otherwise your other version of Skyrim doesn't really work.
Ow.
Uh,
Quit
it
hitting
was
me
so
with
fun
fire.
Listening to the people be so pissed about their game not working anymore because you had to have the anniversary edition.
Ugh.
Maybe that's why they're now trying to push for Elder Scrolls 6.
Can't wait for that to
Why
come
d-
out in 50 years, too.
White Collar. I never really liked the main actors in that show. They always irritated me. It's like that other FBI show, what was it called? Numbers? Where it was like, let's solve all our cases with the power of mathematics. It's like, oh, piss off.
If
And-
we add this tangent to that tangent, this is our killer.
And there's some shows where I would say they're almost to the point of like being a show like Avatar where you could rewatch it over and over, but they kind of fall just flat, or like, oh, this episode hasn't aged well, or when they got to this season, it didn't work. It's one of the reasons why I think Avatar kind of worked out, ending kind of early. Like a fourth season would have been dope, but like they ended on a perfect note. Like the show, every episode is great. Even the worst one has some good stuff in it. So like, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
they
very
really
solid.
They really wanted that fourth season. Like you could look at all the talks they do.
The comics
Talk
are
about
great.
How much they really wanted to do a fourth season, but
The movie
funding
fucked them.
and because season 3 was really a good place to end it, that's why they did it.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, the movie fucked them.
The reason they didn't do a fourth season is because the Shyamalan film was in the works. And so they decided to leave the show where it was and allow the movie to show its teeth, you know?
They really shouldn't have.
Well, guys,
I
come
know.
on. That movie is a work of art. Like, who could forget that magnificent scene where Aang is just kind of standing in a room and talking about statues until the fire people arrest him? It's great.
Hey, Kneale.
Uh-huh.
Who's Aang?
Aang? Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot. It's a Ong. What I love is like people would always like at school they'd be like, "Hey, this isn't how you pronounce that name. It's not Soka, it's Sokka," and stuff like that. And then they changed it in the movie. Don't get me wrong, I hate it too, but like, I don't know, it was always funny.
Crime. That's fair. I thought the live-action movie... It was! The final season of Avatar ended in 2008. The movie came out in 2010. However, you also have to accommodate for... what's the word? You have to accommodate for pre-production and all of that. So instead of putting their, like...
Attention
focus
towards
and
another
everything.
season.
Yeah, they were just like, okay, we'll leave Avatar here and just have Shyamalan do his thing with the movie and see how it goes.
Hmm.
And, well...
Here's the thing, and I know this is morbid to say, but like, I kind of wish he would have gotten that sequel. Because I wonder how he would have ruined characters like Toph and Azula. Because we've seen how epically he's ruined characters like Iroh and Aang, and like how he's butchered that story of the first season. I kind of am curious to know how he would have butchered the other ones. I really am.
I'm curious about that, but I'm glad I never had to see
Oh,
it.
no, don't get me wrong. I don't want to live in that timeline. I'm just morbidly curious about that timeline.
Oh, yeah.
Like, imagine Shyamalan writing Azula's dialogue. and trying to make Azula, such a complex character and such an interesting character, work with
also
what we
funny
saw
how
in the first movie.
It's also funny how at the end of the first film, Iroh, or not Iroh, sorry, Ozai clearly states to Azula that Sozin's comet is coming in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not what happened in the show. They were literally against the clock from the get-go because Sozin's comet was going to arrive by next summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, doesn't the whole story of Avatar take place in about a year and a half or so?
Yeah, more or less.
Which is, like, nuts to think about. That means, like, every day for these fuckers was, like, a journey.
I'm pretty sure it started in autumn, judging by the forest they go to, where they meet Jet, where the forest has very autumnal colors. And then it goes through winter, spring, and then the final season is obviously in summer, when the comet is about to arrive.
So, chat, you're currently being presented with my dumbass brain here. Because you know how I said I really need to do these fatalities? Well, we just did that entire tower without doing one fatality, so hopefully we can do that now. I struggle to pick a favorite episode of Avatar because, like, I kind of just want to say the whole show is my favorite episode, which is cheating, but I still want to do it because it's fucking Avatar. Whereas with Korra, there are definitely some highlight episodes, like some of the Spirit World shit I loved. Oh, the fucking Avatar 1 episode. That's probably my favorite.
Also, Laddie, I remember I had found something that was talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm sending it to you.
I wish fictional characters gave review shows.
You know, Neil, that's where I differ from you, because there was one episode I really loved in Avatar.
Hmm?
And it was the
Hell
one
yeah, Fenris.
where Aang meets the Face Stealer.
Oh, that was a good one. Everything going on in that episode was like cranked up to fucking 100.
How long was Aang asleep? That's not what I asked.
Was it exactly 100 years?
For several weeks, Aang was in a coma from what Azula did to him.
Okay, my bad. I thought they were asking like when he was in the ice.
Well, that's the answer I got.
Stop hitting me, Baraka. Oh, Neil, don't forget to perform a fatality on him.
They give the entire series like the span of a year. Yep, that sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to jump on its back, game.
Oh, come on, Neil. Don't fuck this up. You're live streaming. Damn it! I'm bad at everything.
Oh, I hate... This fight is really cool, but it also has some major annoyances.
Alright, let's just try that all again, because I fucked up.
When you're in the air, press square.
That rhymed.
Very good, Kneale.
Give me the cookie.
Oh! I see. Thank you, Som.
That's a weird thing to say, Melina. She just went, "May I chew off your ear?" If you're gonna do it, don't bother asking. Like, come on. It's weird, Melina.
You made it weird by asking.
Well, like, she eats people. It's already a bad thing she's doing. Just asking makes it creepy.
I think I found it by accident. That's good.
What's another highlight core episode for me? Any episode with Varric in it?
Korra alone is probably one of the absolute best. Like, goddamn. An episode that literally focuses on her trauma in one of the most realistic ways I think I've ever seen the concept of trauma and PTSD tackled. Especially with the part at the end where her dark self wraps a chain around Korra and starts dragging her down into the Mercury as a representation of Korra literally giving into despair.
Mm.
How did you become...
Korra's last season is sick.
Basically useless the whole fight. Yep. The whole show takes place over the course of 5 years. It's time for the final musical.
Aww, already? Well, I guess if we must end Atlantica. I mean, if we gotta.
And this is the only way to get Kuraga.
Yeah.
Wandering and lamenting Rava.
That's the worst part about the Atlantica level. You get rewarded so well if you do all that fucking bullshit.
But you have to do that bullshit to get it.
I know. I hate it. I both love it and hate it because the reward is good, but God.
It's almost like they knew it was going to be the level they need to get a reward.
Yeah, when you said that, I thought in my head they were like, "Hey guys, we know it's bad. Here, just take this. We know. We're sorry. Take this. Take Kuraga. It's all right. Hope that makes up for it a little." Next time I'll try to do the other fatality chat. I've done this one a lot.
This is for all the music rhythm game lovers. It isn't even that, because the like the way you hit the notes, they don't have much of a melody to them.
Mm-hmm.
Even the music theme or music people who play that type of game don't like it in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all know my history with rhythm games, so I can't really speak to the rhythm game lovers. But I will say this. The songs that are, like, original for this level are shit. So, like, it doesn't even give you, like, fun new songs to listen to and hum. No, they're bad. I don't even want to sing Swim This Way again, but it's shit. It's a bad song.
full of joy and love.
Come
The fact it got, you know what? I'm gonna rant about Swim This Way just for a minute. But the fact that the beat for Swim This Way goes na 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 na, that's okay. That's not awful. And then it goes na 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 na. Why? Why in God's name would who thought that was a good idea? It breaks my mind just a little. Not even a little, actually. It just breaks my. I'm okay. I'm not angry.
It's okay, Kneale. It's okay. We feel the pain.
That song takes me to a dark place.
I also feel sorry for the people who had to sing the lyrics during that one part too. That Kneale's just going on
it can't
about
be
where
easy
it
to
speeds
sing
up.
either.
I'm gonna look up who wrote this music. Well, it was Yoko Shimomura, the actual composer of the game, and she's gone on record as saying that she despised doing this. She said it was terrible because she isn't someone who's used to writing music. So it literally was just... She tried her hardest. It was Blizzaga, not Kuraga. Oh!
You don't even get Kuraga for it? That's bullshit.
I thought it was Kuraga.
Yeah, for some reason I felt the same thing. Probably because I trusted Elvish's voice.
You should never do that.
You're just so Australian. Sometimes I can't help it. I trust you.
I'm what?
I said so Australian as a joke.
Aha.
Yeah, the joke was you're so Australian. I just trust you.
I suppose that's nice.
Dilly dally shilly shally.
Get kicked in the shin so I can get some gold.
You're getting shelled.
Oh, I missed my gold. Damn it, Jax. Why are you so powerful in this stupid fucking game that I love?
Let us dance.
All night to the best. Neil, don't make that joke. You're ashamed. Stop it.
He's surfing on a book. Yeah, so things are kind of tits up here at the moment.
Oh, god damn it, I did a brutality.
On my throne.
I wasn't even thinking, I was just trying to get the uppercut thing. Ordis, I'm gonna give you a pet.
Such a cool concept how the town's defense system, it's treating you as a threat because it's been taken over by the Master Control program.
The fact that they, like, the Tron level is, like, directly tied into the story. Like, I kind of wish all the levels would have done that in, like, KH3. But, like, I understand, like, to do that with every single level wouldn't be easy. But I do really appreciate it with the Tron level specifically.
If there's one thing I think they could have done in 3, I think it would have been cool to see an actual, an actual hub world for the characters to return to. Because that's one of the reasons why I think Kingdom Hearts 2 is like really, really cool with its worlds, is because we're constantly coming back to Hollow Bastion. Because that's just where everyone is. Like all the Final Fantasy characters and everything. And I think that's one of my favorite aspects of the game. But in Kingdom Hearts 3, you don't have that at all. It's just all the stuff in between and then going to the worlds.
And it's a hub world with substance. Like, you explore a lot in Hollow Bastion, and there are boss fights you do there. Like, there's a ton of shit to, like, explore and do in Hollow Bastion.
And
They
stuff
even,
opens up more as you continue in the story.
Oh yeah.
It's a
And
good
then
hub world.
And they do it even better in Final Mix with the addition of the Cavern of Remembrance, which leads you to the data battles of the organization members.
Got the spins.
That's not a phrase, Cabal. People don't
was
say
the
that.
case. That was in Kingdom Hearts 1 as well with Traverse Town. Yep, exactly.
Traverse Town was pretty good too. I personally think Hollow Bastion was a little better, but I do like Traverse Town.
I think Traverse Town was cool as the idea of a place for people to go if their worlds disappeared.
I agree. I just think, like, from a level standpoint, Hollow Bastion was a little more polished, and that's probably why I like it a little more.
Yeah, plus Traverse Town was, like, it's the first game. There's going to be some rough
Oh,
edges
yeah.
on how they do, like, traversal, ironically, and stuff like that,
Of
but,
course.
yeah.
Oh no, he's doing the speedy thing.
Hi, Yuna. We decided we're gonna take all your treasure.
Get fucked, Cabal. I've taken your organs. And your entrails, too.
Explain Yuna to Titus and Walker in this game. It's so bizarre. It's like they're meant to be pixies or something.
I thought in their game they were pixies because of that, but, like, I just don't get it now. I don't get the choice.
And that is one of the most useful keyblades in the entire game. If you're wanting to get experience. However, the only way to actually get experience properly with the Keyblade
Oh, fuck.
is to use it when you're at low health. However, this can actually be very easy to do in the world that never was, in one particular room. And that's how I got to level 99.
And that's how I met your mother.
She was a whore, you see.
You kids were an accident.
She left you on my doorstep at 5 in the morning. It was a
Never
bleak Sunday afternoon.
Never saw her again. Never will.
And neither will you.
And that's why you haven't met your mother.
Let us dance.
Final round. Fight.
I think I did enough fatalities to unlock the thing, but just to be safe, we'll do one on Scorpion too.
Scorpion!
Scorpion!
Gorge!
Oh, shit, I forgot to do the fatality. Okay, here we go. Alright. And yes, Chad, I
Whoa,
do
this
need to
place
look
is
every
cool.
time. I'm dumb. This is my face now. You don't need it.
Melina wins.
Also just piling on the dough by doing this repeatedly.
Oh, laddie.
Hmm.
Do you know one of the things they did add to Phasmophobia?
What's that?
The monkey
My ass.
The what?
paw. The monkey paw.
Oh!
You can make wishes in the game.
Interesting.
Like, if you... One of the things is you can go, like, I wish to see the ghost, and it'll spawn right in front of you for, like, a second or two before it starts its hunt right there. Or you can be like, I wish for knowledge, and then you get a permanent almost blindness in the game where everything's really dark, but it scratches off one piece of evidence and then gets rid of the ghosts that are all tied to that evidence. You could wish to leave, and you will be slowed down for like 6 seconds, and it will unlock the front door even during a hunt.
That's a cool mechanic. Quit shooting me with bullets!
Not only did they add that, but they also added tarot cards. Depending on what card you draw will depend on what effect happens. There's even one that allows you to survive once being killed.
Just
But
like in real
it-
tarot.
But there is a card also in there that immediately kills you.
Just like in real tarot.
Like some of these updates they added to it are really nice.
That's good. I'm happy for the people who still play that game. Also,
Same
same,
here.
Som.
God. Quit it, you porcupine son of a bitch!
Sid is kind of a wuss in Kingdom Hearts 2. I mean, most of the Final Fantasy characters are basically just shells of their former selves.
Oh, okay, I see. They meant Sid from Final Fantasy. For some reason, I was like, Sid from Toy Story was in KH2? What? It's a Disney game. It's what I thought of first. I justify this. I feel like other humans probably have done that too.
Why do you have to phrase it like other humans?
Elvish, you're gonna blow my cover. Stop it. Or else they will come for you.
Oh, it's about time.
Now, you don't want them to come for you, trust me. And I'll check out this one thing before I end to see. Nope, there's nothing to get from it. Alright. Did I unlock the thingy, though? Yay, I unlocked the thingy.
Power.
Alright, well, let's see if we got any new customizable stuff before we end stream. You see, now I sound more monotone because I'm tired.
Boo, 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 boo!
Give me a good hat. This isn't a hat, this is hair.
I thought you were gonna say, give me good head.
I mean, if you wanna.
I've been told I'm good at it.
I like the skin I have too much right now to change it. Although, I do love how stupid this hat looks with the, like, zombie skin. That's kind of amazing. Now let's just sell this shit. Yeah, I don't really use the augments in this game, Chad. I just don't care for them. I know there's a strategy
Augments.
there, but like I don't give a shit. When I play fighting games, I like doing it fisticuffs. Your soul is mine. Hi, Volk. Coming in at the tail end here. Welcome in. For the short few seconds we still have on this planet during this stream. Oh, that's not bad. Makes my hair all white. Takes out the black streak.
Aerith, you... you suck.
And so does her voice acting. I am disappointed. Don't worry, Volk. There will probably be more Kneale on the internet tomorrow. Ooh. That's actually not bad. Not good for this skin, but not bad at all. What's the knife I have equipped? Oh yeah, the one with the skull on it, of course, because skulls are cool. But also because of the cool-ass wires that go into the eye. God, that knife is sweet.
She didn't hit the computer terminal with a chair. Touche.
Volt comments. The chef in the buffet behind the Taco Bell here was switched with a much, much worse guy. I'm so sorry for you. Having a bad chef at a buffet, that ain't good. That's no good. Now I want Chinese buffet. Fuck, why'd I think about buffets? This is your fault, Volk.
Fault Volk.
Ugh. Oh, we got the blue one. Oh, it makes the pants red? That's kind of sick, too. Wonder how many times I can say the word sick. I'm gonna keep doing it. Alright, so let's Let's experiment with some of my other skins. And see if we can't find one that mask would fit with. Because that looked cool. It deserves its own skin. Alright. Actually, Kneale, it'd be smarter to select the mask first. You silly, silly dumbass. Okay, so the mask does not change color with the skins. So I need to find a skin that has gold, if I can. I mean, this ain't awful. A yellow's close enough.
Thank you, Donald. Ah.
Would like to own this one.
Yes, explosion, finally.
Let's go with that yellow one. Yeah, that looks nice.
Tron said derezzed, they knew it. Yeah, for some reason. Unless they were just acting like they knew what it meant. I've known several people in my life who do that in an incredibly amusing way.
I would know nothing about that. I've certainly never done that, ever. I try to do it less.
If I remember correctly, in this part we do need Tron in the party, so...
Oh, that one looks cool. I wish I had that one. Oh, that one would be perfect for this skin. Let's go back up here. Yeah, this one works for now. Unless it's the one I have on the other skin. In which case... Oh, it is! Alright, I'll change it for this one. That's not bad. Why are all the ones I like already equipped? Wait, is that the same one? It looks like the same one to me. Even if it's not, it's too close. Alright, that works. Alright, chat. So, oh, wait, let's read Volk's final comments. I'm not joking when I say the ramen has no moisture in it. That's not good. You know it's bad when ramen you can hear a crunch of uncooked pasta. Oh no. That is not good. And that's what we're going to end the stream on. Uncooked pasta. The worst thing possible.
Oh, God!